Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Big Ace! Big Ace open! Hey!
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Swim! 2-2.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Offense to the line fast. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll bring out Ty Zentner to send it away on 4th down. Kavontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Then we're going to 53. Yeah! There we go. Hey, kill! Then we're going to 20.
Prescott opening with a pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Room to work at the 35. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Going to 54. Wide. Yeah! Sweat! Wide. We're going to 54. Wide. 26.
This one goes off left tackle. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
We're going to 53.
1st down, here's Dak. Taking a deep shot here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board, they go for 2nd. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Kill! 47.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Yeah! Then we're going to 53. Go. Get out there. 26.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Easy. Omaha.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Big Ace, Big Ace. Hey. 2-2. Hot. Ace. Hey, Ace. Hey. 2-2.
Third and long for him here. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On first down, they'll run. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher, and he can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Come back. Hey, Big Ace. Buzz.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Buying some time right. Sends this to the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Ravens trim the lead to 1. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Prescott, first and 10. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
47. Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. Running down the left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys break the tie here in the first. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, Larry! Larry!
Now Kyler bails out of the pocket quick. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Right up the gut. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, Omaha, who you got? 2-2.
Murray looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
The offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Omaha. 2-2.
Now he gives to ETN running right. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Let's go. 2-2. Omaha. Ace. Hey.
They snap it to Murray. He connects downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They'll run, ETN. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
To kick off for Baltimore.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Throwing again is Dak. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
36. Yeah, here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing again, Prescott. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Prescott to throw once more. On the move, headed right. That throw behind his intended target. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dump off, caught by his back. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Now it's Prescott again. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st and 10, Murray. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Back to the air, Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
1st down, here's Dak. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Dak throwing again. Throw it deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Motion man sent left. Again on second and 10. Prescott trying for the deep ball. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Yeah. Boys. Omaha. Deuce.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Quick slant to Samuel. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
Murray here on first down. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And he's going to score. Pick six for Dallas. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb, and quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10.
Hey! Omaha.
Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On second and 10, it's Murray. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
And of Baltimore, first down.
Buzz.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Look underneath here for ETN. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Another throw coming from Murray. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception with just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
What you got?
3rd and 2. Murray. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this.
Omaha. Hey. 2-2.
Again, it's Murray to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on first is Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
3rd and long for him here. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Hits him on the out route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
Hand off to the back. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, his second rushing score of this game could not have come at a better time, Brock, as it adds some valuable points to that lead.
You know, there's something I can't really define, Kate, but it's just a feel. Right, passing touchdowns are great, but what rushing touchdowns do, especially to your defense, is they just fuel them. It empowers them to go out and play, and now they'll get to do so with a bigger lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. 30! Gets the 10! He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
28. Ravens 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Yeah, 47. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now toss it to ETN. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8. So nice pick up there. 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Big Ace, Big Ace. Oh, hard. Big Ace, I know sauce. Oh,
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Called in left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 from the 43. Trying it right side with Etienne. This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey, Larry! Move. Hey!
From the gun, it's Murray. Thrown deep here for the end zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
46. Yeah!
He motioned the tight end over.
26.
First and 10, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
There we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Third and just 2 to go. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Sit. Hey! What you got? Come on. Move.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Cut down the field. Leggett. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The toss left side. It's Etienne. A lot of space ahead. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. They go right back to Etienne. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Big Ace. Hey.
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. They'll run here, Etienne. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Etienne again. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Murray looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. First and 10 from the 32. First down, here's Dak. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Right.
They give it to him again. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Yeah! We're going to 56.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Yeah! Here we go.
He'll throw it. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Yeah!
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Sit. 2.
This is ETN. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Hey, hold on. 2. I know something. Hey, hold on.
Back to throw it. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He's got it at the 24. Didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Yeah! They were going to 53. Here go 46. 26.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
Kill. Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Setting up to pass. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
47. All right, there we go. Kill. Here we go, 46. We're going to 54. Right here. 26.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut it to a point late in this one. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Empty. Hey. 2.
Here he is to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 2. Hey, shit. Omaha. Hey, Ace. Let's go.
Back to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
What you got? Hey, Big Ace open.
He'll look to throw it. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. ETN again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
1-1. Hot. I know something. 2-2. Hot. 2-2. Hot.
They're going to run with ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just a couple of yards that time, and they are well short of the end zone on 4th and goal.
Were they ever determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground? If it happened at all. And that was a stand, Kate. 3 straight stops with their backs against the wall.
That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Here we go 46. Here we go 46. 46.
From the gun is Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. Oh, man, he gets out to stop the clock, but they lost yards and time on that run.
He's out of bounds behind.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
No motion to lay him right. Prescott here from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion.
Here we go 47. Here we go kill.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game.